An animal model can be defined as a process that can be observed or induced in a non-human animal species, and this process must resemble a particular or fundamental aspect of the biology of humans or can resemble a particular pathological phenomenon observed in humans. The concept of animal model is a Darwinian concept. In fact, if you follow the theory of evolution devised by Charles Darwin, we know that all the different animal species are related, they share common features, and the degree of similarities in terms of morphology and physiology between two species depends very much on the time passed by the existence of a common ancestors between those two species. That's the reason why a monkey is more similar than a human than a mouse similar to a human. If we accept this idea, we can legitimate on scientific ground the use of a different species in order to understand some aspect, as I said, of the biology of human and try to find a treatment for particular disease. Now, it's not correct to say that a particular species is the model for a particular disease. In fact, different species can provide different models for the same disease. A particular model focuses its attention, let's say, on a particular aspect of that particular disease. In fact, it's also true that no species, no model can mimic the entire complexity of a particular human disease. For example, no species can provide a complete model for the Parkinson's disease, but we have different species that provide different models for different aspects of the Parkinson's disease. As a matter of fact, different models can be good for answering different questions. For example, particular models are good because they mimic certain symptoms of a disease. Other models are more useful because they tell us more about the possible cure or the efficacy of a particular treatment for a particular disease. What is really important is the correspondence between the question we ask and what model can tell us about that particular question. In fact, preliminary data from the project ANIMPACT reveals that when we ask a researcher who use animal models, what is the most important factor which influence your choice in the choice of a particular species to provide a particular model, the majority of them, if not all of them, answers that the most important factor is the correspondence between the question asked and the model we choose. It would be a waste of time, it would be a waste of animals, so it would be an ethical problem in this way. It would be definitely not a good use of an animal model if we don't have a perfect correspondence between the question we ask and the kind of model we provide and what kind of information that particular model can give us.